As Manoj said that I'll be going to India in February, and I was in India in January with President Obama, and I had an opportunity to go to Rashtrapati Bhavan, which I think is a beautiful place. So, thank you, Manoj, for that great introduction. It is the second night in a row that you have introduced me. I'm getting used to it, even starting to believe some of the kind things you've said about me. So thank you for your firm friendship. I applaud your passion and a commitment for art and cinema. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome all of you to Norton Manor, our humble home. Debbie and I are delighted that you accepted our invitation to join us for this special event this evening. We want to sincerely thank all of you for coming. We are pleased that you were able to take time off from your busy schedule. It is the second year of our association with the DC South Asian Film Festival, which, as I mentioned last time, has become a permanent feature of the DC South Asian calendar. I remember when the festival started 3 years ago, it has a modest beginning at the university's Shady Grove. Since its inception, however, the festival has been able to draw great artists such as Shaya Benegal, late Farooq Sheikh, Prakash Jha, Nandita Das, Sanjay Tripathi, to name just a few. As you all know, this year it has added to its impressive roster, such as Aparna Sen, my dear friend. Please stand up and so that people can recognize. She is a constant source of strength for all of us. Huma Beg, who's not here right now, and Suman Ghosh. I believe he just left. And the others. I would like to recognize some of the people, and Manoj, can you introduce some of the people over here, please?
Sure, there's several directors here. There's Ravi Kapoor, please stand up, director of... There's Ravi, for Hero to Go. Films made in Rishi. And there's Mayank, made a short film to Blue Sky. There's Pratik Kothari. He just today morning did an acting workshop in his movie Das Capital was screened, his father's movie. We're doing a tribute to Rajan Kothari. Let's see who else. Ria Sen, of course, she's very well known model and actress. She will be giving tomorrow tribute to Ritupana Ghosh. She was in his movie, and comes from a very well-known film family. She is granddaughter of Suchitra Sen and daughter of Munmun Sen. By the way, I think she doesn't know my pet name is Munmun. My mother is Bengali, so.
Too much. I think that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Then in the back there is Salman Sultan Khan Kusar. His movie is completely sold out. Tomorrow, 2 shows, 203 Banco. Very well-known actor and director in Pakistan. Huma Beg is on her way. Then there is a national award-winning director, and Suman, of course, left. Then can you please stand up? It's hard to pronounce your name of your movie.
Rajiv Gandhi.
Please introduce yourself. He's not only a National Award filmmaker, but also head of the Kerala Film Association. He has so long resume. Please.
That is, because I'm not from Bollywood, so I'll be left out.
No. Please say your name.
No, that happens always, because only the Bollywood and
No, it doesn't matter.
it's
Everyone
okay.
matters.
I am Rajiv Nath. I'm also a National Award winner.
Oh, thank you, Rajiv, and Rajiv and I got to know each other. So in the 4 years of its existence, the DC South Asian Film Festival has screened some of the finest movies to have come out of the subcontinent. It has also provided us with an opportunity to interact with the artists and the directors. There have been interactive sessions and the workshops in various aspects of filmmaking, which help broaden knowledge about movies. Most especially about the invaluable contribution that independent film make to the betterment of society and to educate and advance social causes. As you all know, independent films are not just about box office. They focus on stories and storytelling. They have social messages. Being a small budget films, most of the time these movies cannot cast big stars. So they must be particularly adept at bringing a story to life in order to bring and keep an audience in the theater. Marketing is a big challenge for indie films as well. The television, one of the main promotional channels, has failed as a viable medium for marketing independent films. And while the internet and social media have helped with the promotion of indie films, it is yet to be commercially viable, as internet and users are inclined to expect free stuff, especially in South Asia. Then there is what I call the curse of Bollywood. Apart from yoga, India is known in the United States for Bollywood. To the outside world, Bollywood films are Indian films. They're extravagant, studio-backed, and star-studded films. In order to succeed, indie films from India, in their own quiet way, must overcome this stereotype and sea of noise in order to succeed.
Here, here.
Thank you, Aparna. That's what makes the job that Manoj and Geeta are doing with this festival even more special. They're providing the much needed space as well as opportunity for many directors and actors from the subcontinent to directly reach out to film lovers in this area. They are giving many directors a launching pad to launch their careers. My wife Debbie and I are thrilled to be associated with and part of their effort. That's because we share the passion and the commitment and love of the arts with them. Promoting art and culture is one of the missions, as Manoj said, of the Frank Islam and Debbie Dreisman Foundation. Debbie is on the board of Shakespeare Theatre and the National Symphony Orchestra. I was fortunate enough that President Obama has appointed me to serve as a trustee on the Board of Trustees, Board of the Kennedy Centers for the Performing Arts. As you all know, the Kennedy Center is a temple of art. As you also know, the art plays a pivotal role in connecting, inspiring, engaging, and educating communities. We are always reminded and guided by the words of President John F. Kennedy, who said, "If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision whenever it takes him." So these are the words of President Kennedy, who resonates very well with all of us, because he was a visionary. His values in the art and culture is well recognized, and that is the reason the art and culture is a sweet spot for us. That is just one of the reasons it gives Debbie and me immense pleasure to be able to support the DC South Asian Film Festival, and it's a continuing and constant focus on independent films. Another reason is DC South Asian Film Festival is spawning a new generation of the South Asian American independent films. Based on quality of these productions with the assistance of the DC South Film Festival, I would expect to see many more South Asian American filmmakers blossoming here in the United States in the coming years. In conclusion, let me once again salute the groundbreaking work that Geeta and Manoj are doing. But more importantly, let me salute all of you and the great work that you are doing. Without your films, there could be no DC South Asian Film Festival. I firmly believe the best is yet to come. To steal a phrase, we have only just begun. As I said yesterday, I'm confident DC South Asian Film Festival will become even a bigger feature of the South Asian American calendar, not just in DC, but nationally. As a result, at sometimes in not too distant future, I'm confident that India will be known as the home of independent films, not as a Bollywood. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Enjoy the evening, celebrate independent films, celebrate yourself, and God bless you all.